Okay, so this is a performance ride for Apache Brave Racing. This takes place on Thursdays, and it's basically the sort of the faster guys. No, not necessarily the faster guys, but the guys who want to improve and go on a faster run than the normal Sunday run. And because I want to improve, I want to get back into racing. This is one of the rides I do, and it's quite important to me to improve. So there are 4 of us all together. Obviously myself, there's Dan, there's Matt, and there's Dave. There goes Matt. He's the sort of, I guess he's the second in charge. The main guy is Rich, but he's not. He chose not to do tonight's performance run because he was racing on Zwift a couple of days before, so he didn't have a lot on his legs, I should say. So this is a really hot, humid day. I'd hydrated well during the day and the day before as well, so I was hydrated fine. Eating wise, it wasn't too bad. I'm not the best eater in the world. Need to be careful of traffic, as you can see. Always be aware. Thank you, Matt. I'm a pretty bad eater, but I'll enter that on another video maybe. But basically, on this day, I think because of the heat, I just suffered. It was just a horrible performance ride for me. I couldn't keep up, even from the word go. I was struggling. My heart rate, maximum heart rate's about 185, so I'm doing 160 at the moment, so I'm finding it quite tough. One thing you will notice, and I'll fix this for another video, is that the power on the left hand side, it turns out to be it's not an accurate reading of the actual point in time, if you like. It's an average for the ride up to that point. So I've changed that, so don't pay too much attention to it at the moment. Now this is the first big sort of challenging climb, and this is the time where I really start to struggle keeping up with these guys. I weigh 105 kilos, so I'm a big chap. And it's not all muscle, unfortunately, but with these guys who weigh a lot less than me, I struggled quite a lot. And this is, in a second or two, you can see me starting to lose wheels. Well, not lose wheels, but distance myself a little bit. Heart rate's 174, and I then shout to the guys in front, dropping. And as soon as you say dropping in the performance ride, they will all slow down for you, and it just means that I couldn't do any more. And if you've not got it in the legs, you've not got it in the legs. And because of the heat of the last few days previous to this, I think I just didn't have anything at all in the engine, and it's one of those what I like to call character building rides. I hate them, but there's nothing you can do about it. If you haven't got it in your legs, you haven't got it in your legs. Thankfully, shortly afterwards, I had a bit of respite because there were some traffic lights, but off we go again. I didn't go to the front at all, which is, I try and go to the front a few times, but if I haven't got it, I haven't got it. So I'm trying to save myself by going to the back and getting as much rest as I can, and just riding as smart as I can, I guess, under the circumstances. Now they're taking it quite easy here. I, on the other hand, I'm not. I'm still struggling to keep up. My heart rate's 168, so you can see that it's not easy for me. These guys are making it look really easy. They're having a chat in the front. Dave and Matt, yeah, they're all talking. You can see we're pointing out the holes as well, which is good. It's good form. It's what cyclists do. But they're having a chat in the front, and I'm doing 167 beats, whatever. So I'm struggling a bit. But there's some downhills where I can rest as much as I can, and it's a good run. I like doing the performance ride because it does you improve, you get better. You know, if you want to improve, you've got to go out with people who drop you. It's just that I don't like being dropped. I don't like asking people to wait. It's not what I'm about. I don't like being dropped. So a bit of respite here, we're going downhill, and then it starts to climb again. And it's lovely countryside around here as well, but it is very rolling. But you can see we do what we call a power line, which a lot of you will probably be familiar with, where you're a line of your bikers are in a long line, and although there's only 4 of us, and the person at the front does their turn, then they get off. The next person does their turn, they get off, go to the back. Next person does their turn. So it's very similar to chain gang, but with the chain gang, it's you've almost got 2 lines together, like a chain, if you like, and they're constantly changing at the front, constantly changing at the back, and you're all going through. Whereas this is just a one line, spend time at the front, and then get off when you're a bit knackered. Now this point here is again a point where it's like I'm done. It's not uphill, but what actually happens is on the course we hit this island just here, and they go off to the left. They get to another island and come all the way back. So I know they're going to come back. So rather than try and follow them and bust a gut and then just kill myself, I'm going to carry straight on as if I've done the course, if you like, and let them catch me up. During this time, I'm just going to try and take it easy as best I can, try and recover, get my heart rate down, and just chill, so that when they do catch me up, I can stay with them a little bit better. And here they are, catching me up. There's Matt, bless his cotton socks, asking me if I'm okay. I think basically he's a good lad. They're all good lads. They're all good lads. It's a really great team to be a member of. But Matt, bless him, he does look after you. He's always asking if I'm okay, even though I'm old enough to be his dad, but that's okay. So I've had my respite, we're going downhill now, and going in towards Knoll. The road surface is absolutely awful, so we do still need to pay attention. I have a really bad habit of not half wheeling, but going past people's wheels, overlapping, and that's really not very good. So when I struggle, I end up putting my head down, getting as close to the wheel in front as I can, and that's when issues can happen. So what I'm trying to do at the moment, and I think I'm doing it okay, is to look through. There's Matt again, bless him, making sure I'm okay. You all right, Andy? Yes, I'm all right. Bit shit, but you know. So I do try and keep my head up and look through the riders at the first few in front and the road ahead, rather than the wheel in front. That's what I'm now trying to do, because I did have a bit of an accident in one of the races I was in, and because of that. So it's something I'm trying to learn technique-wise. Now you'll see on the right-hand side in a second, here he is. There's Rich, our leader, who, because like I said earlier, because his legs were a bit knackered because of a race, he decided to go ahead of us half an hour early and do the course himself, hoping that we would catch him up. I think just because of me, and because we set off a little bit late, that we didn't actually catch him up until the very end. But we do meet up with him in the end, because we at the end of each performance ride we do have a sprint, and we try and Matt, who's the guy in the white helmet, he's sort of our designated unofficial sprinter, if you like, I guess, and we'll do a line out with him behind, and get him to sort of try and beat the King of the Mountains on Strava, which he does actually in this one, which is really good. So well done, Matt. But that's what we do at the end. Excuse me. So this is the sort of the last. No, it's not a climb. I was going to call it a climb, but it's not. It's a drag. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be a problem for me. I mean, I'd still have to bust a gut to stay with them, but I would stay with them, generally speaking. But because of the heat, I'm just feeling drained. I just couldn't do it. So towards the top of this drag, that was it. It was game over for me. So what I actually do is I wave them on and sort of I tell Dave as he passes me that you guys carry on. I'm going to turn round and I'll meet you further back. So because then what they will do, they'll go into Knoll and then they'll do a loop around Knoll and come back on the course. So I know the course anyway, and I'll meet them further down the course. I'll have a rest again and then tag on to the back and get ready for the end of the ride sprint. So here we go. We just go around the corner and it starts to kick up again and I start losing the wheels. And that's it, Dave. I wave Dave by. I say, Dave, I'm going to turn around. He's like, yeah, okay, whatever. And that's it. I am done for this ride. It was really disappointing. As you can tell, if you can hear me, I'm absolutely gutted with myself. Moving forward, I managed to have sort of 10 minutes. My heart rate now gone down to sort of 145 or so. So I'm feeling a lot better, but still rubbish. You can't see him, but you can see his shadow. Matt will come up to the side of me and just check that I'm okay. Excuse me. And as you may be able to hear, I just explained, I'm just feeling sick. I'm feeling awful. Now I've been waiting at that spot for like 10-15 minutes. Unbeknownst to me, Rich, bless him, was just up here on the traffic lights. So if I'd known this, I'd have gone and waited with him. But I didn't know. So apologies, Rich. But yeah, you can see Matt's by the side of me and checking out that I'm okay. And then we're going to join up with Rich and get on for the sprint. So we're going to turn right here, and this is it. This is the sprint. So we're going to lead out. Dave's on the front, absolutely powering it. You can see the speed creeping up. My heart rate's creeping up. You've got Dan in front of me and absolutely piling on the pressure. Dave's going to. The road surface is terrible down this one, so I don't need to resurface it. But anyway, Dave swings off. Dan goes for it. He's powering off at 600 watts, whatever, and I'm thinking, I can't do this. Under normal circumstances, I probably could keep up with him, but I can't. So I wave Rich through with Matt on his wheel, and I just stroll in to where we meet after the sprint. I don't know if you can see it, but Dan will swing off, Rich will keep going, and then Matt will just, there he goes, Matt's gone off for the sprint, and he ends up getting the KOM, which is good. So he's now got the top sprint, so we're going to find another Strava segment to KOM, and yeah, happy days. So there's Dan, he's done his thing. I'm crawling past him because I'm knackered as well. And then we just meet up at the end, and I'll drown my sorrows and cry like a girl. But you know, character building sessions, everyone goes through them, and I find that they do happen every now and again, and when you try your hardest to go through them, you power on through them, eventually at the end of it all you'll become better, you'll be quicker, you'll be faster. You may not see it, it may take a week or so, but it will happen, and that's important to remember. You have good days, you have bad days. This was a really bad day for me, and I don't want to go through it again, but I will do. But I will be better for it. Hurts the same, you just go faster. That's the other saying, isn't it? That Greg LeMond liked to use. But here we are, we're at the end of the sprint. There's Rich in front, Matt's waiting, checking his results. A hard performance ride for me. Absolutely awful. I felt awful. I had nothing at all in my legs. It was just horrendous. Yeah, there we go. We're all meeting up and debriefing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.